Go to the View menu in Affinity Photo and select Show Grid. With that on, you can see a grid. Now you can vary the grid, go to View, Grid and Access Manager, and you can set, via the basic section, just set it to something like 200 or 300. Click Close. Now what you can do, go over here and you can select the Artistic Text tool and you can type 0. So I'm just going to go with 0 and I'm going to resize that a bit so you can actually see it. Now of course you can vary the font. You don't have to go with that font. You can select it and I'm just going to go with, say, let's just go down to Courier New. You can run through all of these. Courier New. It's probably a slightly better one for binary code. So there. And then you can hold down the Alt Option key to duplicate. So I'm just going to quickly duplicate it. Now I'm not going to fill the entire screen. I'm just going to go with this little block. But you can of course create maybe a row of 10 or 10 by 10. It doesn't have to be sort of 4 or 5. But I'm just going to show you. So I can create all these zeros and I can put some next to it. Obviously, because with 0 and 1, you haven't got much of a particular range of variation there. So now once you're happy with that, what you can do, drag. Now I'm going to use this as a 1. So again, just go here, Artistic Text tool, select that, and I'm going to change that to 1. And now I'm going to create 1s in the other sections. Now I could do it obviously individually. Don't have to do it using the same one. You could use different fonts for the perfectly reasonable as well. So you can fill that and you can see the design now appearing there. And you can have some next to each other, 1s and 1s and 1s. You know, you've got 3 there. And you can vary it again if you wish. Change the colour as well. Now, if I just try to make that into a pattern, that would not work. What you need to do is go over here and just use the rectangle tool. So rectangle tool, now this is going to be on top of the design, which is not what I want, obviously later. Obviously I want to see the numbers. So I'm just going to create that and you can resize that and position it so it snaps nicely there. So once you've done that, we need right click and you can go to Arrange and move to back. So it's all moved to the back and now you've got this design. We'll select the lot. So you select everything there. Everything selected. Go to Layer and Merge Visible. So it all becomes one complete layer. This design you can see in the Layers panel. You've got the Layers panel. That's View menu, Studio and Layers. You can see it now as a pixel. So as a pixel, what you can do, you can go to Layer, New Pattern Layer from Selection. And now you've got this design, which of course you can resize. You can also remove the other ones as well if you don't want those anymore. So you can just delete them all. So there's the pattern design. With that pattern design, obviously you're going to have duplication. You're going to see if you make it very small, you can see that you've got, I think to be honest, you'd have to look in and think, oh, you know what, there is a duplication there. But there is, of course. But you can duplicate that and you can then rotate it around. Makes it even harder to see that there's any duplication. So you have it like that. And there you've got it. And of course, once you're happy with that, if you're happy with that design, what you can always do is you can always rasterize the whole thing. So just go down to a layer menu and rasterize, and that's it. It's no longer a pattern as well. And you can save that, of course, go to File and Export, etc. Hope you found this of interest. Thank you much.